Hi everyone, this is me, Girl X here, coming back with Vampyr. So we stopped right here in this area last time that you saw me and Vampyr. Well, I didn't do this. I didn't press this button. All of a sudden it was there. So I'm trying to figure out this game still. This guy has gotta go. He's gonna go. I'm gonna suck his blood. I am. Okay, I wanna... let me see an area that I can go. I think I'm gonna go back to the hospital, but the problem is going back to the hospital has a lot of enemies in the way. If it was like a travel fast type of thing, it would be so cool. Yeah, goodbye, you guys. My enemies are here. A lot of them.
More and more of these blood leeches every night. Aye, but the guards recruit more and more every night. Sir, step away!
Okay.
Not a good place for a stroll.
Oh crap. I hate those guys. I hate them.
Please open the door, sir.
Over there! There's one of them vermin.
Don't make this werewolf come over. Come. Look at those guys. What is... Oh, they're fighting. Excellent. You see that? Oh! Oh, they're fighting the werewolf. The werewolf is fighting them. Oh my gosh, the werewolf's dead. Look at that. Ha ha ha. No, I can kill that guy. Okay. Let's go behind. Okay. That was smart enough. Take him! Oh. You asshole. Still alive and well, that guy. He's coming, he's coming. There you go, get him. He's dead, yes. Woo! They killed the werewolf for me.
It's locked.
Ah! I hate that. Oh no, this is where there's a bunch of those guys. Screw that up. That's the map. Okay, for me to go... Better have to come over here. There'll be a bunch of guys over here. Man, I wish I could have like invisibility somehow. It's here. I found it. Whoa! It's loading. Oh my gosh. The screen's loading. Ah. I think I'm in the hospital already. Yay! Yay! That's what I wanted. Let's go to my room. Yes. I'm gonna make some medicines. That's what I want. Okay, what can I make? For anemia, to fatigue. Yeah. They left from me. I want to like do a bunch of treatments. Yes. I cannot give myself a treatment. Oh, great. Let's go downstairs. I'm gonna treat some people. I'm gonna be a good doctor. Let's treat some people. Maybe I can mesmerize people here. And let's see. No.
It's here again.
Simpletons, these nurses.
No.
Bred with no respect.
No. I'm in the wrong area again, as always. It's this one that I want to go. Oh man. Like, why I can get so lost sometimes.
It's locked, all right.
Ah, crap. No. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Hand required. Life London.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Okay.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, or flesh and bones.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
Okay. No personal questions. I think that's all.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I'll let you down.
Hold on. Oh, sorry. I forgot to heal.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
Really? Why has no one else asked me that since I got here? I thought I was in a hospital.
Unfortunately, you are not the only person who needs help. And complaining about it won't do you any good.
Well, perhaps you're right, Dr. Reed. I'm sure if my missus was still alive, she wouldn't be happy with me going on like this.
Okay.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I'll let you down.
Okay, I need to find the other people that I want. Oh, here. These people. I'm gonna give him
Good
medicine.
evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I found out how to do it. Yay. Okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Okay, he's recovering. Okay.
Do you need any help?
Thank you, Dr. Reed, but you've done enough already. The rest is up to me now.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Okay, now I can talk to this lady.
Waste your time with me.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Oh,
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this?
what?
No, I don't feel well, actually.
Despite what you think about this place,
I wanna heal
can
everybody.
tell you with absolute certainty, taking
Go for the
this
healer.
will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems
I'm
well
gonna kill them.
Unfortunately,
I'm
I
healing you
can't
for
say the same
you,
this
for the
hospital.
blood. I'm healing you for the blood.
Goodbye, Mrs. Gosway.
Oh, yeah. Who's this fella? Let's talk to him too.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Oh. All of them require a hint.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed.
Oh,
I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
okay.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical,
Huh.
you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me.
Wow.
I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
Kiss my ass a little bit more. Flattery is useless. No, that's me. Flattery is always useful. Never useless.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I
How
can.
dare
This
say
epidemic
stuff
may
like
be the
that.
century's
So
most
it's
terrible
not.
disaster,
It's not
but I'm
fair.
convinced that we, as doctors, are the
Flattery-
only ones
flattery is
able
awesome.
to defeat it.
It's great. What made you choose that career? What have been? Oh, what
What
about?
can you tell me about the
Pembroke?
Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
Okay.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True, true. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
I like this investigation better because I hate that one. Hold on, did I ask all these questions over here? Yeah. Ugh. Okay.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Okay. I'm glad there was another investigation of the mission instead. Because this area was really hard to investigate. I want to mesmerize somebody, but I don't know who. Who else is in the hospital? Okay, that's a nurse. Hold on, I have to talk to this fella. I have another fella over here.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival.
Dr. Aykroyd.
I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard.
What a name.
Does
Waverly.
my arrival inconvenience you in some
Sorry,
way, Dr.
if
Ackroyd?
anybody
Let
in
us
the family
just
has that
say
name.
that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Look, you have a baby, and then you look at your baby and look, oh, your name's gonna be Waverly. Oh my gosh. You look, it's a cute little baby. And then you look at that name. Waverly. Oh, okay. Alright. I cannot say much because I have an ugly name too. So. Anyways. Personal questions. Let's go with that. Oh.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Okay.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that
Blood.
supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr.
Oh,
Ackroyd.
this guy's an
I only
enemy.
want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Oh, you're gonna get it. These are just some actions to you. That's what it is.
I don't see any reason why I should justify my actions to you.
That's true, Dr. Reed. The only judge has to be yourself. The question is, are you judging yourself hard enough?
You are bad. I hate you.
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
Oh my gosh, this guy's gonna get it. I don't like him.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
Other people may say that's too conservative a point of view.
Conservative? And what are you going to say to Mr. Fiddick if he loses his arm because of the operation? Because that's what's going to happen if the surgery is a failure.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know
Oh.
we've never met before,
Me?
but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so.
'Cause I'm gonna drink your blood.
Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reed. We do not see you in surgery very often.
What? I think I did all the questions.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Took care of you. Stop blah blah blah. Who else is over here? Harvey. This guy. Okay. I wish I could find the Dorothy Crane. Who's this? Did I talk to her? Yes, that's people. Singing around. The crazy lady. Let's talk to her.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Oh, she's healthy.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Let me find her boyfriend. He's the guy with the deformed face. Where is she? Is she going to see him? Yeah, she is. This guy over here. Let's talk to him.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Oh, I don't have any. Sorry, dude.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
How to make it. Let's see this guy. I want to talk to this.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I could go back to the people who need me.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Okay.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Okay.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
So much like a movie, Doctor. Okay.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke. Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
I did this one. Okay, let's do
What is
that.
the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the Dockers Trade Union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long. You know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint. Not even criminals.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
You're a hero
You
or a
dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
Huh.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Damn. The
I'll
pain.
just take this.
It's there again. Damn. The pain. It's there again.
Oh, I have to figure out. I have to do stuff here. On my office. Let's run. Let me see if I can find stuff in here. I really want to do this. But what do I have to do? Oh, sodium hypochlorite solution. Damn it.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Oh no. Do I need to put water on this plant? Oh, crap. Okay, let's go around.
It's locked.
I need to find stuff here. Jesus, you are everywhere.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
I think I talked to her about
Pepper,
this.
I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes? Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have
No,
no
he's a
intention of
busybody, no
reporting
way.
you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you
Let him be.
aware of
Let
the
him be
risks?
happy.
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Yeah, let them be. Doctor.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Let them be happy. The couples are gonna be happy. I'm not gonna get in. Just single people are gonna get it. Or people with family. It's not gonna get it. No, I don't want to talk to this doctor. I really want to find some drugs here.
The patients are not fools. They know we are overwhelmed by this horrifying epidemic.
So I'm gonna talk to my girlfriend. She's right here.
That was fast.
I'm afraid the trail of breadcrumbs leads beyond the hospital premises. I must leave for a time.
Oh,
Is that so? Why?
Now it's time for you to be patient. It would seem that your blackmailer is part of a more complex machination whose root is in Whitechapel.
Machination? Do you suspect another immortal is involved?
It is
I
possible.
hadn't considered that eventuality.
Do be careful, my good doctor. When immortals are involved, the stakes tend to escalate quickly.
I'll return with case solved or carried on my shield.
So fun that I cannot use my thing to get my life better. It's milk new? Okay. Can I buy something from Milton? Let me see.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
I'm not gonna get a gun. Wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. I have a lot of money. No. No, I don't have anything I want. So bye. Where can I find stuff now? Oh, my dog's outside, barking, barking, barking. Don't know what to do. Let's run. No, he's a nice doctor, I like him. I kiss my ass. This guy, though.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
So can I mesmerize him?
Thank you for your time.
I hate that. You cannot mesmerize anybody you want, really.
Never ceases to amaze me how you...
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
See, I cannot do it. Him either.
Please show me what you have to sell. Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really.
Okay.
But I'm sure they can be useful.
Blah blah blah. I'm poor. There you go. I have nothing else. She could go for
I
you.
cannot enter.
Why can I enter? Yeah. I don't want to kill this guy.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me.
Discussed on every street corner.
I'm getting tired.
Daily routine.
Oh, my back's hurting.
It's locked, all right.
Can I talk to Dr. Swansea?
Do you need something, Jonathan?
I have met Lady Ashbury.
She's a fascinating woman, wouldn't you agree?
Is she the true reason you recruited me? To work on her condition and addiction for blood? A part of me is thinking I've been played.
Lady Ashbury is a cherished friend of mine. I would not betray her secrets without her consent. Come to the rescue of a damsel in distress. I ask nothing more.
Okay.
I have just a few questions.
Then ask away. I'm at your service, Doctor.
Let's go about William Bishop.
The man we pursued and slew in the canning factory, William Bishop, I believe, was he a vampire?
He was a Skull, technically speaking. The debate rages as to their classification. Some think them a subspecies of vampire, others something else.
That noise is my bed, by the way, because I'm sitting up on the bottom of my bed. Does that noise, you know? Yes. Oh.
Just for clarity, what differences are there between myself and a Skull?
A Skull is easier to eliminate, Jonathan, even if they remain formidable foes for the unprepared. Vampires... Now, vampires exist beyond the mortal realm.
How do Skulls come into existence?
The name means slave. The etymology may indicate that they are a lesser species of vampire. From what I know, vampires tend to despise them.
Since you seem quite the expert on vampires, what could you tell me about my condition and how it came about?
As men of science, our first step is always to start with what we know. Forget the myths, the hackneyed scrawlings, and the penny dreadfuls. They do not scratch the surface of the truth you now find yourself in.
Oh, that word is hackneyed. I would say hackneyed. It's hackneyed. Okay. Learn something. Must I kill?
Must I take a life to live?
Yes.
You are a vampire. You feed, and blood is the sole sustenance that can sustain your immortal frame. And only a living creature contains the nourishment you require.
The sun. The morning following my transformation. Its rays burned me. There was pain, smoke, and my skin blackened.
You will find there is very little that can kill a vampire, my friend. You have been offered relative immortality. The sun will most certainly hurt you, leaving you weakened and damaged. But it will not destroy you.
You mentioned something about a secret society. A brotherhood, if I recall.
The vampires.
Could you elaborate?
Certainly. I've been a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole for several years. We are pledged to monitor and report vampire activity in England as impartial scientific observers.
Don't you fear me?
Yet you don't fear me. And still, you know the monster that lurks beneath the civilized surface.
The Brotherhood has studied your kind for centuries. We believe you are as supernatural as a lion is to a gazelle.
That explains your nightly wanderings about the docks and the questions you ask.
I feel it wasn't mere coincidence that led us to that part of town. There was something as yet unseen that set those chain of events in motion.
Since I'm the one working for you, what should I know about Pembroke Hospital?
Well, for many years, we have been the only medical facility in this part of town that people can rely on. We support the community here, as well as provide health care.
What do you expect of me?
What we need is hope. You were a soldier. This is a war. This white coat's still a uniform. We fight to help the poor, the sick of the East End, the forgotten.
Where do we stand today?
That's a lot
To
of
be
dialogue,
honest, we
I know.
cope on a
Sorry,
day-to-day
guys.
basis.
And I'm
The
really
first
quiet.
wave of the Spanish flu last summer took us by surprise. We lack many of the basic necessities needed.
Okay. About the blackmailer.
The matter of Lady Ashbury's blackmailer.
It's a pain in the ass.
So I know too much about this matter already. I'm confident in trusting the interests and reputation of both the hospital and Our Lady into your able hands.
We'll see each other again soon, Edgar.
I'll kill you. I'm not gonna kill Swansea. Not yet. I might. Drink this blood. Might not see me like in the mirror, really. Okay. I don't think I have anything that I can do here, medicine-wise. The fatigue one I didn't get. The oh, I can. Yes. I think that's it. I did one. Who else? Who I had to treat that I didn't have the medicine? Now I don't remember. So anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna leave right now. It has a lot of dialogue. Sorry, I story-driven like game. It's not like it's slash hack and slash game. You know, like Bloodborne or Dark Souls. So anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a like. This is fun, but I don't know. I'm still getting used to it. You know, the controls are very different. You know, you press a lot of the buttons on top instead of like the bottom, like the RT buttons and stuff, or the L buttons. I'm used to, you know, carrying a weapon and pressing those buttons. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give me your like. Okay, see you. Bye bye, everyone.